Hi everyone. For my second project for this class, I have chosen to use a Google Classroom approach for my technology component. So basically what I've done is I have created a mock Google Classroom, and this is it from the teacher's point of view. So basically you could post something and share it with your class. So in this case I have posted the instructions for the project as well as the homework that goes along with this project for my students to see. I've also posted the links for easy access. All they have to do is click on the links and move on through the project. So here is a view from the student standpoint. So what they would do is they would log in and click on their class for the Google Classroom, and they could see what I have posted for them to do for their project. So step one for this project, they would click on this link and it would take them to the even and odd video that they are to watch, learning about even and odd numbers. So here's where it pops up. They would just easily click this to play the video, watch the video all the way through, and then go back to their Google Classroom, and they can either access the easy quiz through this link that I've provided, or they can easily just scroll down and click on easy quiz right here at the bottom. After they complete the easy quiz, they will stop and wait for teacher instruction before moving on. At this point in the project, I will pull up this random number generator, and I can, since the standard says for a number 1 through 20 for them to identify even and odd, I would put my minimum as 1 and my max as 20 and just click generate, and it will give you random numbers as you can see here. At that point we would utilize the smartboard, and I would have, this is the wrong one. I would have this chart available for them to sort whether their number that was randomly generated into the odd or even columns on the smartboard. At this point, after about 5 or 10 minutes of doing this, they would go back into their Google Classroom on their Chromebooks, and they would take the hard quiz for a grade, and they can again access this hard quiz through the link that I have provided here in the Google Classroom, or if they still had this tab open, they could access it here on the BrainPop Junior website. After they have at least gotten 4 out of 5 of the questions correct, to show me that they understand what's going on, they would come back to their Google Classroom and they would create a post for their classmate. And with this post, I would want them to tell me their favorite number, so they would pick a number between 1 and 20. They would tell me whether this number is even or odd, and how they know this number is even or odd. So what I would ask them to do is come up here to where it says share something with your class. They would click on this to begin typing, and for example they could say my favorite number is 10. This number is an even number. I know this number is even because you can count by twos to reach this number. And they would simply click post, and here on the student's point of view, they would be able to see their own post. Also, if I am on the teacher's point of view, I might have to refresh the page, but I would be able to see any student post that has been submitted here, as you can see here. So then for homework, let's see, let me get back to the student point of view. I want them to tell me, I want them to respond to one of their classmates' posts. So I have instructed them to include an appropriate and polite greeting, whether they agree or disagree with their classmate as far as if the number they chose was even or odd. And I want them to create a number sentence that has their classmate's favorite number as the answer, and I've given an example here. So as another student, let's just say I was replying, say this was another student and I'm replying to Levi's post, I would say, "Hi, Levi, I agree with you that the number 10 is an even number." A number sentence for your number could be 5 plus 5 equals 10. And they would simply click on this arrow to post their comment. And so again, everyone within the Google Classroom could see the comments that have been posted, as well as on the teacher's point of view. After I refresh the page again, I can see now that there is a comment from another peer or person underneath the original post. So this makes things very nice and easy and simple for me to utilize the rubric that I created, and so that I could easily go back and see whether or not the student correctly created a post within the classroom, correctly identified their number as even or odd, gave an appropriate answer for knowing whether the number they chose is even or odd, and also appropriately gave a response to their peer within the Google Classroom. And this also helps them to see that their number, or that whatever they post online is permanent, and whether or not they agree with someone or not as far as a post or an opinion of something, they should still respond to them in an appropriate and respectful manner. And that's my project for the second ISTE standard. Thank you.